So today is oh God, I choked myself then. So today it's Monday, the 26th of February. You know what? Today reminds me. Oh God. Today, that's all right. Don't worry. I ain't got a cold or nothing. I think it's the weather. Anyway, today reminds me of being back in sunny old Dorset because it's chilly. It's not that chilly. Anyway, something unusual happened this morning. One, when I was over at Rendezvous having a cup of coffee with the doggy people. I'm going to say it. Garen, you're a top man. I think that's what it says. But I can say, don't you say Paula, you're a top lady. Everybody has top people. Anyway, today it reminds me of being back in sunny old Dorset because the temperatures today are 19 in the shade. Oh, Linda and no, Lillian. Lillian and Chris have just popped in as well. Yeah, you're top people. Yeah. So it's a bit chilly. Anyway, we had rain, and about, I don't know, half hour ago, we did have rain, and I was going to do the live broadcast then, but unfortunately, I hadn't done all the winners from yesterday with the free sticker Sunday palaver, because in there, I've got 36 of you. I think I was only on for 10 minutes yesterday, so well done, people. 36 of you in the chance of winning a free sticker. But I wanted to do it in the light. I wanted to do them because it's a bit unusual rain here. I was talking to a guy yesterday. If he's watching, he's probably not. Miguel, top man. And he was saying he is a bit concerned about the dry winter that we've had so far. He's got a couple of farms that grow almonds, and he's obviously worried about the almonds because he said everything's coming out too early because of the weather's been so warm. So he doesn't think he's going to get a very good crop, which will also mean things like oil, cooking oil, things that are going to cost extortionate amount of money. It's going to be like gold dust. But anyway, a bit of rain. It's not really forecasted for rain, so that was probably going to be it again. So yeah, a bit short of rain. I was going to film it for you, which I did, but I wanted to put it on the live thing as I'm doing now. So I'm sleepy dust, see? Sleepy dust. So today's the day picking a winner. What else? Oh yeah, shout out for yesterday. So if you didn't know, you can actually contribute to my coffee fund. Actually, on the live chat, I got 17 of you. So you imagine if you all bought me a coffee, you'd be amazing people. Anyway, I got a shout out to. I haven't put his name down. Oh, it's all right. Just seen it above here. Drain Old Hammers. Yeah, top man. He contributed. No, sorry, it wasn't Drain Old Hammers. It was somebody else. Anyway, I'll shout out tomorrow who that was. That was somebody else. That was, yeah. God, I got it all mixed up here, haven't I? Anyway, don't worry about that. It's what it is, because it's early in the morning. I was back in the UK. We're talking just after 10 here. It's just gone 11. Today's question, it's only a short one. It's from Stephen. He's a top man. Shaun, I would like to ask Spanish lesson prices, format, etc. Right, I can tell you my story on the Spanish lessons. I think I've been there about a year. Now, thankfully, when I went, it was a free one. And the guy that was teaching us, he did say right from the beginning, he said, forget about the kiddie books and the apps that you get on, on your phone and that. He said, forget all about it. He said, what you got to do, you got to understand the grammar. If you don't understand the Spanish grammar, you've got no chance of stringing all those words together, which I thought at the time, it killed me because I didn't even understand English grammar, yet alone trying to understand Spanish grammar. So, and also what I did find with the Spanish lesson, there was a mixture. There was like me that know nothing, and obviously there were the brainy ones who could speak, whole sentences of Spanish But then, you know, I can't moan because it was a free sort of thing going on at the time. Now, I just had a quick chat with the wife before I come out. She did say that, as far as she knows, there's no more free Spanish lessons about. You might be lucky. I mean, depending on whereabouts you are, some of the places do that. And believe it or not, and I believe, not here, unfortunately, but I know in some areas, I'm talking about the regions, they do like free Spanish classes, but not in the not in the Murcia regions, as far as I know. But what Jan did tell me, it's usually about €5 upwards an hour. And obviously, we're talking about, you know, if it's your first time, they do like what do you call it? Where's Wally? No, not Where's Wally. Idiots Guide to Spanish, I suppose. You know, it's right from the basics. I believe there's a guy that comes in the week in the mornings here on campus. I called John. As far as I know, that's all I know. He's called John. He does do like a morning class. Probably does about 2 hours. And obviously it will be different stages of your learning Spanish. But what I will say with all this learning of Spanish, which obviously is important, I must say, I haven't given up on Spanish, in case you think I have. I haven't given up on Spanish, but what I tend to do, myself personally, I just pick it up when I meet my Spanish friends, and even some of my friends that can speak pretty good Spanish. They give me a couple of tips, because one of the things that I've learned in this area especially is you could say adios. Well, people here in Spain don't say that. They say adios. They cut the word short. So that's the sort of thing I try and pick up. I pick up the slang part of it. You know, obviously, because the other problem is with Spanish, but then it's the same wherever you are. You know, it's like in the UK, innit? Wherever you go, you could, hello mate, go to, what do you think we're on about? So anyway, but yeah, what I would say is, when you're on a community like where we are on campus, so it is very difficult, because you do need, if you're learning Spanish, you need to be around it every day. There's no good. This is my personal opinion, and some of the people I've spoken to that have been to, you know, a couple of years of learning Spanish lessons, they said the problem is you get out of the swing of it, and if you don't, you know, if you're not speaking it every day, it's all right when you're going down to the Matheron town, because they're obviously going to speak Spanish there. But you find, especially on campus, so everybody speaks English. Even, I'm talking about the French, the German as well. They all speak English, because it's a sort of the main language, in a sense, on a community like this. But obviously, once you go out down to the town, yeah, you will need to speak Spanish. But it's very difficult, because you need to hear it every day. Does that make sense? Especially an old bloke. Yeah, I mean, I don't go out every day, unfortunately. I think probably if I went out every day and I went down to Mazaron, because I'll be honest, even though, you know, English is pretty well-spoken language around the world, a lot of the places that I go and visit, you know, I'm on about the youngsters that are coming out of school. Obviously, English is part of their language now. They still don't know it, you know. Maybe it's the way I'm pronouncing it, maybe. I don't know. But good question, that, Stephen. But I would say on average, there's about €5 an hour. But I don't really know, you know. I think John, what he does do, obviously you learn whatever he's teaching you. You do get a bit of homework. So the next time you go about, there are some people that actually, I think it's a good idea, is to do like a one-to-one, because then, you know, you're all speaking to the teacher one-to-one. I meet a Spanish guy every couple of weeks. He's a teacher, believe it or not, and he has a try with me. But he has told me some ways around you know, pronouncing the words, or think of another word that sounds similar. I mean, I have a major problem with rolling the tongue, because especially in this part, it's a more of a Moorish area, so you find this like Maveron. Now, I know that's wrong, even though, you know, you don't pronounce the Z so much. SK, no, not today, but I'll be picking a winner in a moment. Yeah, you got to roll the tongue when you, because I know I've been to a couple of places. I went when I was at Lorca a couple of weeks ago. They want to know where you come from, and I say Maveron, and they look at you, Maveron, you know, Maveron, just up the road. Anyway, there you are, Stephen. Good question. Hopefully, no doubt I'll get a load of comments below. How you guys are picking up Spanish. Now, I know a lot of you guys obviously use the apps, and I think that's a good idea myself, personally. So anyway, we're going to do a draw now. So in there, this lucky lobster hat of mine, in there is 36 of you. 36 correct answers to the free sticker Sunday. Guys, if you don't win it today, you've always got next Sunday, so don't panic. Somebody in here is going to get it. So, here we go. Rummaging around, somebody in there. If it falls out, thankfully it ain't windy. So I got one. I think I got one. Yep, I got one. So here we are. We're going straight in there. It's a long word, this one. It looks like Jeff. Jeff's the winner. It is Jeff, isn't it? Yeah, definitely Jeff. So Jeff, you're a top man for winning the free stick. You could be a lady. Because some people use anonymous names on here. So anyway, there's a free sticker. It's there waiting for you. So all I need really is your full name, address, and it'll be in the post. See, look at that, eh? All those nice people there saying congratulations to you, Jeff, because you're the winner this week. But guys, the other 35 of you, tough. Because I ain't doing another pick. So Jeff, you got the free sticker. All the other lot is always next Sunday. So anyway, I'm going to say adios amigo, because I'm for like a cup of tea now. And I'll catch you tomorrow, all 17 of you. Adios amigos.